Hello, everybody. Oh, such soft Zen music. I love
Isn't that
it.
cool?
Yes. Now, how good are you at dubstep music?
I don't have anything like dubstep. I like
Damn.
it, but I don't have any on there yet. I'll pull a few.
Hello, Corey. Oh yeah, you don't go to work. Don't you work at 3 or 4? I think it was 4. I don't remember. Hello, Chrissy. How are you this afternoon? 3 to 9. Oh, I had it way off. How is everybody's daylight savings time going? Everybody affecting great in the new hour of the day?
Yep.
Right? What the hell did we do for coffee house this morning? I don't remember, Mama Vixie.
There was a lot of discussion. Lots of boxes that needed to be pinned and gone through.
Am I on time?
Later.
I don't remember. Jeez.
It was just us talking. It wasn't anything huge.
This
No
is exciting.
No big announcements or anything.
I suppose I'll dip into my own week first off. I had some major changes in the last week. I really should go watch the replay of what I did for my own last week. Reflection.
There you go.
What is for the upcoming week for my life? Anybody wants to know? Or anybody want to know their life in particular? I'll skip mine if somebody else wants their read.
Chrissy, Corey, do you want him to read your cards today?
All right, excellent. Dipping into Corey's cards.
Okay.
Pretty exciting. So let's hope I don't stutter as much as last week as I described this reading like I did.
It's okay.
So columns and rows. I do 3 rows and 4 columns. And in each row and column, there's like this different kind of specific meaning for each kind of like layout. And it's like a targeted graph effect. And overall, the first row I'll pull out is the main objective or like the main theme of the week for each kind of like different column category that there is. And the second row, aside from the first row being the main objective of the week for each category, the second row that I'll be laying out would be the main challenge of the week for each category. So now we have the main like goal or objective or theme for the week, and then the main challenge for the week for like 4 different subcategories that I didn't get into quite yet. And then we move on to the third and final row, which is a little bit of guidance to help combat the challenge and make the week go into your favor. So there we have now our 3 rows. We have our middle row, which is our main theme, our bottom row, which is our challenge, and our top row, which is our guidance. So now let's dip into the subcategories or the rows. Hello. Oh, bye, Jenna. Love you. Mwah.
He completely disappeared. Right off the table.
In any case, the subcategories of the rows, which the first row will be yourself or your mind. The second row will be your friends and your family. The third row will be your relationships in your life, whether they be friendships, family, relationship. It's all up to you on what that you're really trying to gear towards. It you will usually most likely tie into the second and or first categories. And the fourth and final row, oh, there we go. I did it. I almost made it. The fourth and final column would be the work and money categories. So now that the long and lengthy explanation is out, let's dip into your reading, Corey. Are you excited? I know Rainbow Rabbit is so excited.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Jenna. So, for yourself and your main theme this week in your head, you got the 10 of Swords. Man, why does this one come up every week? Are we just full
For
of drama?
somebody.
We don't know it.
Whose reading are you doing?
I am doing
Corey's.
Corey. So, Corey, what
Oh.
this card basically means is basically a bunch of drama, melodrama, like made up drama in your mind, and stuff, something that like isn't gonna just
Stop
go away on
scripting.
its own. So, what is the challenge with all this drama? You got the eight of Wands. So the challenge with this drama is you're trying to make a quick, hasty decision and just try to make the best case possible scenario. And honestly, it probably deserves a well thought out kind of decision, or it could mean the opposite. Oh man, I gotta flip over the guidance really to give you guidance on this one. This one could go really either way, especially since I did pull it in reverse in a sense. I really think you made a hasty decision that you probably should have probably thought out. But let me go ahead and flip the guidance card. Oh, hi,
Those are
Sisu.
never fun.
I
Those
know,
bad
I
decisions
know.
haunt your life and hurt your butt.
Yes, I will go ahead and give you the next reading after Corey. Oh, unless Christy wanted a reading. I don't know if yes was to my question. Anyway, your guidance for all this drama in your head, Corey, is the stability card, the Emperor. Technically, it was in reverse, so the stability is uprooted in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to replant yourself and get yourself back in the ground to make yourself stable. So reevaluate yourself, be happy with the decision you make, and then go through with it. So no hasty decisions that you're not thinking of that you just think are good for you right off the bat without putting any thought into it.
Bill said you better get on the ball.
Yeah, she wants one too.
Okay?
All right. So, Corey, that's a lot going on in your head there. You know, that's a lot going on in your head.
Mm-mm.
What's going on with your friends and your family? I'm ready to dip into that because it could be that yourself is all uprooted, but you know, we got the 5 of Pentacles, which is the sorrow, grief, illness card. It's just kind of like, wow, what the hell, Corey?
Yeah, Corey, baby, did you?
Corey.
I want to
Oh
help
my
you.
goodness. What's the main challenge if that's not challenging enough? Oh my goodness. You got the 8 of Cups. So whatever this challenge is, it's time to just like pack up the bags and move on. And it just seems like that's going to be the hardest part for you. Is to be like,
Change.
all right, do I want to? I have a bunch of just shattered shit here. It's broken. I want to pick it up. I don't know if I should pick it up. What do I do with it? So, sadness, sorrow, misfortune, time to just get out of the situation, but you're trying to procrastinate on it, and you just don't know what to do with it. Your guidance in this case would be, please, tarot, please give me a good card. Harmony. Peace and harmony. Find peace and harmony with yourself, Chica. Like, again, tying in with that first card with yourself already. Stability with yourself and planted in your own mind. Happy with the decisions you make. And then you can make decisions that will influence the stuff that you need to affect yourself furthermore. Especially the people and friends around you. Overall, peace and harmony. Just find peace. Find that own moment with yourself, whether it just be playing video games that you already do. Everybody loves our video games. or just hanging out with your family, whether it be with your sister or your mom, or even just like your grandmother or brother, anybody.
Us.
Or us. I love us. I love you too, Corey. So, with that is the friends and family. Now we're going to dip into relationship. We got the Son of Cups card for the relationship. So we got this Dark Kernel of Intensity card, my favorite, least favorite card that comes up. So basically, there's just this feeling inside of you that you just like, it's not trying to come out, but it's just there, and it's just festering. And it's just festering. And let's see what the festering is going to lead to with your challenge. We got the Seven of Wands, which is finding that inner strength inside you, finding that leadership card that you play in the world around you. Honestly, I already know you're a Cancer, so in a sense, we're leaders of the zodiac, as well as like with Libras and Capricorns and Aries. So, get a hold of that inner strength that you have already within you. We're really good with our emotional kind of depth. Use those emotions and just like flow with them. Get them out and just like, whew. It's like water bending. It's like revitalizing when you figure it out. So some guidance to help you revitalizing, if I didn't already give you enough guidance already, is the Father of Cups, to be open-minded and diplomatic with the situation at hand. So that Dark Kernel of Intensity, it needs to get out. It needs to be spoken about. In a sense, whoever needs to be more open-minded, in a sense, like, just show your inner light. You're like, don't get mad about the situation. Get glad about the situation, Anything negative that a person can say can be combated with a positive. As hard as that is, I promise it is a possibility. Like, personally, I know it's a really big challenge, but I managed to do it. It just takes a lot of self-discipline and training to just really like pull that kindness out of your ass all the time and be like, yep, you're okay still. But Cancers, we're really good at that.
Here's another suggestion. If you just have so much steam and everything's feeling very, very intense and you get a physical want to do something, I tell you, go down to the thrift store, buy a couple sets of dishes and a metal trash can, go in the backyard, just throw those dishes in the trash can. Scream as loud as you want. It is so cathartic. It's good for you. Whoops.
I believe that one.
How did Jenna go away? There she is.
I don't know.
She's back. Oh, we're on her side. There's a banana.
It's a banana. It's a banana. I would have too much fun with my hair if I had them. Anyway, now we're going to move on to wherever the fuck my last... Oh, I dropped the card.
Oops.
We're going to move on to your work and your money. Let's move on to the last column.
We like to move it.
Moving on. All right. So, the work in the money column is justice. So, decisions, karma, just basically whatever you paid forward is going to be paid back to you. So, hopefully you did your dues this week. What's going to be the challenge? The challenge is balance and change. So,
You can't feed the village if you leave your bowl empty.
Yes. So don't give out handouts if your fucking own plate is empty. So let's see what this is a really interesting working money one. Because balance and change.
Yeah.
Balance your checking account. It's good.
Do you have a job interview coming up? I'm feeling a job interview coming up.
Mother of Wands, it's definitely something to do with at home. But definitely make sure everything and all the bills are paid at home. Maybe upgrade your internet.
Yeah.
I've been bitching at her for a while on that, but I love her so much. Overall, whatever this decision and balance changing that has to do with something with your household, I don't think it's going to be a bad thing, but it's going to be a change that you're going to have to adapt to. Yeah, she said. She put me off, yes.
He to improve something at home and made a joke saying, maybe you gotta improve your internet service.
No, I
'Cause
really
she doesn't have very good internet where she's at.
Do
She's
something.
always getting kicked out of the game and stuff.
Well, no, I'm not in the lounge, Junie. Gonna take a picture of these and actually like send them to the people. That way, some kind of record. I used to do that. I used to keep a record of all the readings that I did, so I could go back and
people have
reflect
done
on
that.
what I've done and what I've said, and if something I did wrong, I have the person's name and phone number to be like, I read this wrong. You need to go back.
Go back. Beep, 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 beep.
Alrighty, so I read that Chrissy is okay with me doing her last.
Go.
So that's our 2:45 slot. It seems that I only can do 4 within the hour. That seems to be the limit. They take me about 15 minutes, especially if I'm really like getting it down. But if something becomes super juicy, then oh yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer.
And you do have time to overflow into if you
Oh, we do. Okay.
Yeah, because we don't have another show until 6:30.
Thank you, darling. You're so sweet. You got good
That
manners.
banana looks so delicious.
It looks too right.
It's
It's probably where my boy would like it, though.
It seems to be bananas.
You're very welcome. I gotta reply Uni and tell her that I'm not in the lounge.
Those are banana bread ready.
Oh,
They're
banana
already in
bread
the
ready is when they're
freezer.
super brown.
Yep, keep
Oh,
them in the freezer.
big
I tell
one.
people that all the time. If you don't
Yeah,
feel
those
like
are
making
banana bread ready.
banana bread, stick whatever it is in the freezer. I put mine in Ziploc just because I don't like the smell. Yeah, I agree too, right? All right, so Goat and Chrissy are next. Goat and Chrissy. And then we'll see what we got after that, if we have time or not.
Alrighty. Goat. Goat. Gotta goat. Gotta goat. 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 And then, hi, Jelly Bean. I saw the peekaboo back there. I don't think we acknowledged anything. I was too into the reading that I was doing.
Oh, I
for
didn't
Corey.
even see it. It must have rolled up when I wasn't looking.
And then I saw Mama Chris. Mama Chris is in here.
Mhm.
And then, hello, Miss Little Bobcat. I'm doing pretty good.
Looks like we got lots of people.
Yeah.
Right?
They're coming in slowly. This is a new time. So,
Time,
Time
new day. It's all okay.
yeah, we're carrying 6 right now, minimum. So you're doing good, especially for the second show.
All right. So,
Good numbers.
Goat, are you ready? Are you there? Crickets in the background.
You might have to do something or go somewhere.
That's why I'm asking before I really
Yep.
started. Yes.
Oh,
he
there he
here.
is.
All right, goat, goaty goat, goaty goat, 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 goaty goat, goaty goat, goat, goat.
I think we only have yellow right now.
All right, so here we go, goat. Flip it over your first card. What's going
Might
on
be
in your
the
mind?
board
I'm a
here,
little
Joe.
nervous doing yours. Gotta get a little bit more confident when I need a bottle of water. All right, temperance. So blending the elements of
yellow,
fire,
but orange.
wind, earth, and water. How can you manage to do that all in your head this week? So what's going to be the challenge keeping you, obstructing you from balancing all those elements together? Well, it seems like that the challenge is you just don't know fucking how. You're trying to figure it out, but you don't know how.
You need some work through. There's a box.
No.
Open it.
Red. One of them.
So whatever the case may be, something's going on and there's a conflict in your mind overall that just like, you're kind of almost at wit's end on kind of fixing this own conflict in your mind. So let's see what the guidance will be.
Hello, darling.
You got
Not
the
you,
hermit, solitude. Stick to
You're
yourself for a second and
You
really,
need anything
really
else? You want a
think
water
about
or
it.
anything?
I know you're one to be like,
Okay.
at this point asking for guidance. You have the guidance that you have already within you is what this card is telling me. You just
It
haven't
sounds like
thought
your
it out
wife-
in the right
your wife
pattern
it-
yet.
And it sounds like your wife is saying, "Hey, this looks good."
Well, sounds accurate so far. Oh my goodness. I gotta go get a drink of water. I ain't ready for that.
He'll be right back. Oh, I tried blue raspberry in my circle today, and I really like it. This is a caffeinated one, though, so you have to. So you all remember this is caffeinated. It was funny because I told my husband when the thing came, I said, "Oh, it's all watermelon." Unless they sent me an extra one to try. He goes, "Like this?" They did.
All right, go. Friends and family. Here we go. Flip it over to the next card. So going on with friends and family is we got the 8 of swords, which is feeling trapped or powerless, or just kind of feeling stuck in a situation that you just don't know how to get out of. You see that you're kind of protected by this one little cliff-ended thing, but there's all those other dangers down below you. So what's the challenge with all these dangers? Man, I swear to God, if it's gonna give me the 4 of swords, I'm gonna fucking, I don't even know. I'm gonna go play the lotto today.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, we got the Ace of Wands. So it seems that the challenge will be with this, is you just lack the inspiration to think of how to get out of the
Calling me
problem.
out now.
So at this point, feeling trapped and powerless in a situation, you just kind of feel like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't think of anything. I'm just kind of like crushed under the pressure of my own mind. That usually just means that we kind of lack a little bit of knowledge, kind of like to figure it out, or we, like I said previously, the knowledge is already within us. We just haven't thought of the right pattern or process yet. So the guidance that the cards are going to give you is the Empress. So guidance is, you know what? Jellybean will have it all figured out.
I'm gonna have.
Sure
I want the
right
stewed
there,
tomato,
I
dry
promise.
tomato soup in the.
Give her all the issue, and she'll fix all the issue.
Yeah,
All
I don't really know how much
right,
I'm
Jellybean,
eating,
it's on you now.
Now dip it into the
got 2
relationship
tomatoes.
category.
And 1 dice.
We got the Mother of Swords.
That's
So
all right.
again, sticking to that
Oh
level,
yeah,
patriarch.
Must not have my glasses on.
Listen to the woman. She's fair and analytical. She's thinking about all those things. Like she may be an emotional little twat sometimes.
Why is it
but
always you?
she thinks
Yeah,
about
you
it
said the
so
paper.
much. Why is it always me?
You
Well,
signed the
Jellybean,
paper.
think of it. Water versus fire. Well, who's gonna put out who?
Give them both. Put another fire over here so that fire goes. Oh, that's good. Then put the other water here. They go opposite directions.
Grab it, put that card back, and pull a new one. No! All right, what's the challenge?
That was awesome.
The challenge with Goat seems like, well, he wants a piece of the action. He wants the star. He wants to fix the problem all by himself. He doesn't want to rely on it right now. Love you, Jenna. Bye.
Love you.
I will help. Bye. Thanks for stepping in.
Of
Well,
course.
maybe that's the problem. Is what problems do you have? Maybe the star represents you in a case and not him. What problems do you have that you feel like you need fixing that he could help you with? Well, hang on. I need to give this reading to Goat. Get out of here, Jellybean. You interfering too much.
Quit thinking.
What's the guidance? Guidance means you better just stick with Jellybean, or else you're gonna be in turmoil. You ain't gonna figure it out by yourself. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah,
what
I was thinking
happens
about that,
when you
how we
rely
think.
on the Goat for all of it.
You drug
You
me
drug
into
me
it.
into it. No, the Empress card drug you into it. Remember that, Empress.
Ooh.
I didn't drag you into shit. That's all about like nurturing your woman.
That's about you.
That's the
That's all
guidance.
yours.
Like I said, he needs to continue nurturing that woman because challenge upon obstacles are a thing. They're abundance. This week, you guys will have to work together a lot. So whether who's the star, hopefully you guys can co-star with each other and become the star in both each other's shows, you know?
Keep keep your communications very open.
Very
Even if
open.
it seems simple or useless, don't believe it. It's a problem. Tell them, Miss Jerry, I want a refund.
So-
No refunds!
Now you're working your money starts with the sun.
Oh, that's
So-
a pretty sun card.
Right? I love the sun card.
That is
that
beautiful.
warm vibrancy, that just like that red warm feeling inside, aka our heart that just pumps and thumps, that just brings all of our life into everything around us. What's the challenge with that thump thump rhythm of keeping in tune with life? Four of Swords. Well, it didn't happen in the other one. Column. So now I'm gonna tie it in with the other one. So there's probably something you guys really want, and you're waiting for the right moment to really get it. Hold off on the moment. It is not the right moment to get whatever it is you want.
Wait!
Wait. Whatever it is, just remember that you're already really happy right now and you don't need it this moment. So patience with whatever it is that's I would say that this is probably something grand. I'm gonna say this is probably a purchase probably above the 250 range. I really want to say above the 500 range, but who knows what the purchase would be. You guys probably have thought about things and develop dreams and ideas throughout the whole week all the time. So what's the guidance with waiting for the right moment?
Breathe.
Balance and change. So plan for it. You guys
That is
got to
pretty
plan
good.
in advance. So beautiful. So listen to Jelly Bean. She's going to get the answers. She's going to lead you down the right path, Goat. But you can stick to yourself and feel lost about it, but you'll figure it out yourself. It's just the cards are telling you it'll go so much smoother if you communicate with Jelly Bean, but you can figure it all out yourself because, you are a Leo. You want to be the star performer of the role and the person to figure it all out. I understand it. I want to be the person to figure it all out, too.
And I'm
It's
kind of like,
me.
well, if I have to.
Right. I'm the problem, it's me. Overall, Jelly Bean, you got a reading with Goat this week. It seems like
Yeah, pretty
Goat
much.
wanted a reading so bad that he forgot that, he's going to be thinking about you the entire time of the reading. Where are you at, Goat? Am I right about anything? You didn't say shit.
Who, me?
Goat.
Oh, Goat. I'm
I'm
like,
waiting for some feedback.
he's probably driving.
Probably. Well, hopefully he'll give me feedback in the lounge later. See, it's doing pretty good on the 15-minute rhythm kind of thing.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm pretty good at that point. Like,
Oh,
Goat
Goat
is
is
at
at the
the
table. Never mind, I was wrong. Corey, have a great day. Try to find some fun in work.
Goat is at the table. What does that mean?
He's in the house at the table.
Oh! He's listening but fiddling with something. No wonder you kind of got absorbed into the reading. He wasn't focused. Honestly, the whole reading could have been about him fixing that at this point. Why is it always me? The men make the money, the women decide where it all goes.
Oh, you decided on rearranging the bedroom? Good on you. Remember,
Right.
she can decide which one she want to do?
Chris is trying. You've been trying to do that for a while now.
Yep. I had fish.
Lunch at 2:30. Hey, I need more water.
I ate fish after the last live. I know that. That's big work.
Oh, righty. So, is Little Bobcat still in the room? Taco's Little Bobcat. At this point, Chrissy has the 245 position. So,
Ooh, I love fish tacos. Hubby would like a reading too if anyone pulls out.
All right.
Yes, Taco's Little
Chrissy
Bobcat.
wants to go last, so Taco's Little Bobcat is still here. I'm gonna go ahead and do Taco's Little Bobcat, and then Chrissy, do you have anywhere to be at 3 o'clock? Answer me that question, and that'll decide if I'll run over 15 minutes, and then I'll do hubbies. Or maybe if I can go. No, I don't want to rush them. We'll just see. We'll just see how Taco's Little Bobcat goes. Hang on, I gotta reshuffle. I'm on the pressure's cooking with me doing hubby's reading. No lie, like hubby wants a reading. Okay. All right, Taco's Little Bobcat just shocked me for a little bit.
It's okay.
Taco's listening too. All right, pressure's cooking even more. Now I got the pressure on Taco and his Little Bobcat. All right, here we go. What's going on in your mind, Jen? Well, Jen, what's going on in your mind? I've got to say, it's a lot. There's a lot of change going on in your mind. So whether it's good change, bad change, we will say destruction is neither a good nor bad term, but destruction is on the horizon. Whether it's deconstruction or destruction, let's pull out the challenge. The challenge is fulfillment and abundance. So fulfilled. Yes. So the challenge is like, overall, you're thinking along the thought processes of, well, I've managed to get this far. Should I take a few steps back because I'm not feeling what I wanted to feel? Or should I like continue to go? Or, you're just kind of, there's just some blockages that are deconstructing or making you rethink or reevaluate what you've already been thinking. Kind of moved weird for a second. So the guidance with feeling more fulfilled in your mind that's making you just kind of like is the Justice card, decisions and karmas. It's time to just make those decisions that you've been putting off, whether they deconstruct you, destruct you, or reconstruct you what you've already deconstructed thus far. It's up to you to figure out what you want to lead into the future in your mind. It's time to make those decisions you've been putting off overall. So, what's planning in Little Bobcat's life? Such interesting, like, something could, like, she either needs a hug or she's gonna have to get, like, that lucky time, and she's gonna have a really exciting break. And I really want to, I'm excited about to see the break. All right, so the family and friends column, you got the 7 of Wands, which is the inner strength card again, or the leadership card in a sense. One little flame is ablaze amongst all the 7, and they're showing the leadership qualities that they need to go through the week. Canoe on by. All right,
Shelly
so
Bean,
challenge,
I'm so sorry. Poor thing.
The challenge is the Father of Pentacles. So at this point, the challenge is an investment challenge. Something that is needs to be more planned for, but at this point, there's just not a bank for it right now. So the guidance to dissuade you from making an investment that is probably just like not the right time. It's the Daughter of Swords. You gotta be open and honest with yourself. Do you really need this right now? Is this something you really truly need, or are you happy with what you already have? Like, really think on that investment. You know, those needs versus wants. I feel like that's came up a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Like life
It's like
recently.
if you're carrying a bucket and people start putting stones in it and you're still carrying the bucket, only it's getting really, really heavy. It's not the people's fault that they put the stones in the bucket. It's your fault that you didn't empty the bucket.
Right.
Just let it go. It's not yours.
Holding everything together as always. Broke as a joke and need a new vehicle. Well,
Make sure you're do you have a garage or a carport? Bobcat.
let's move on to the relationship part of the column and see if anything, any new issues come to fruition, or if something there, if this is going to tie into some other stuff. I don't have enough to go off. I'm ready to see the work in the money column, but that's the last one.
Ready.
All right. So, wow, this card came up this time too. We got the Eight of Swords. So, feeling trapped and powerless. At this point, somebody feels like they can't put forth the effort needed, or not the effort, or maybe even the funds at this point, tying into the rest of the reading, to get the attainable dream that they need. So at this point, with what you had said, there's probably, you guys are probably already looking for something. There's probably something that you can afford, and there's probably something that you guys want. The challenge is just affording it at this point. So let me see the challenge with this blockade, this trap, this powerless feeling that you guys are feeling. The Two of Pentacles.
Y'all are getting very similar readings. You know that, right?
You're right. Fucking right.
They just put a little different here and there.
I know.
That's hilarious.
And I shuffle like 10
I watched you
times in between, you know?
Oh, that's funny.
So overall, there's this balance or change that you need to make in your life that's just kind of at this point probably holding you back financially. Overall, this financial change, if you make the change, or whether this change is already in effect, what's the guidance for this change? The Four of Pentacles. In a sense, this is like power and control. You need to actually get in control of the situation. Be real with yourself. This ties in with the open and honest card. You guys need to really be honest with yourselves. Like, what do you guys need? What do you guys want? And what do you guys really, really, really need at this point in time this week? Because remember, these are weekly readings. This is something that's going to unfold this week. So really remember that you are in control of, your finances. You do see where you spend everything. Whether or not you acknowledge where you spend everything is a whole nother thing. People will be smoking cigarettes, or drinking, or gambling, or drugs, or there's just so many things that people be doing that they don't put into their weekly budget because, they tell themselves, or they at least tell other people, oh, well, I don't do that all the time. And when in reality, they kind of do.
Hi, Indie Anime.
All right. So overall, remember what you're in control of, and remember what you're not in control of, and be in control of what you're in control of, especially when it comes to your finances. Like, our thoughts, man, they do cost more than a penny, let me tell you.
Jellybean wants to know if she can be penciled in for a Tuesday reading because it's her birthday.
Yes, we will do that. We'll come back to that. I'm about to get into my column with Taco's little bobcat here. Taco and his little bobcat. What's going on, guys? I'm excited. Isn't this car? I'm really thinking that there's this car that you guys really want, but it's kind of a little out of your budget, but you really want to get it. So I'm hoping to shed some kind of light on it. Maybe. All right, so the main challenge this week is a quick, hasty decision. Is it time? Let's see the challenge. If it's time, let's see the challenge. This is gonna give me a yes or no question to what I've been already like building up and brainstorming. God, I get so excited with these readings sometimes. You don't even know. Oh my goodness, guys. It's a 3 of swords. No. It is not the time to get whatever. It is just not the time, let me tell you. So,
reconsider next week.
Yeah, let's consider it next week. Let's find the consolation prize. But right now, turmoils, deceit, lie. Somebody's probably showing you a vehicle that seems too good to be true.
It is
too good to be true. Don't do it. It's not. It's gonna something that's not gonna like really be able to do what you want it to do in the end. So the guidance with that, so like I said, the consolation prize is the Emperor. Remember what you have. You already, it's still working. You need a new car though, but your car's still working. Keep riding it out. Stick it to the minimal. Remember, you're already happy. You're loved. You got friends. You got family. You're eating every day. I pray. And just stability, you know. So overall, don't take your own tree down. Everything's gonna be okay. Just be patient this week. Overall, you know, starting with the tower and ending with stability. At this point, just don't take down what you already have. In a sense, don't buy this car that you're already looking at. It's not the time. I'm sorry to shed that bad news on you, but the cards are giving me that kind of vibe.
But it's better not to get it than to get it and have it fall apart on you.
Right? Especially if it's something that's going to cost you more than
the car originally cost.
Yes, the original cost.
That
and
sucks.
Plus, in addition, if you could have fixed the car that you have with just as much money as buying the other card, you should just do that at that point, because there's something that's going to happen to the other car that's going to cost just as much money. So, I hate giving people bad news, but at least I'm just telling them be open and happy with themselves this week with what they already have. It's already a huge blessing. It's more than somebody else has in their life.
There's beauty in the struggle. Sadly, you won't be able to see it until you're past it. It's good one, Jelly Bean. That was dead on. I was looking at a job and 2 pieces didn't quite fit. Gonna fix the car I have. Good job.
I was looking at a job and 2 pieces didn't quite fit. Do you already have a job right now? Because I can tie that in pretty quickly with kind of like what's going on. But if you already have a job now, I would stick with what you have.
Yeah,
if
stick
you
with it.
Don't have a job, then yes, try your best to get the job, and then we'll do another reading next week. I'm interested. Let's see what goes on next week. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your car now, but I hope you do get it fixed and it's not too serious. Again, I hope you guys can save up something for something more more usable in a sense, I want to say. That's not going to fall apart every time. I'm still struggling with being able to relax. Me fucking too, and I haven't had caffeine in 4 days.
That's not good.
I can't have caffeine right now.
That would
All right,
really hard.
Did Chrissy say something about...
She said she can wait.
Okay, so she can wait until 3 o'clock. So, hubby! Gosh! I need to hit my pen and take a drink of my water and shuffle a lot more.
It's going to be
You are very welcome, Taco's little bobcat, Jen, and his little bobcat, Taco.
Tabbit is a cute name. Like a cat name? Tabbit.
It's a tabby cat. It's a tabby cat rabbit.
Like it.
All right, I know you're there. I'm here too. Trust me, I'm a little nervous. I feel your energy. You strong-ass masculine Libra, you.
Oh yeah, I tried a new flavor, blue raspberry. I liked it. Rabbit didn't like it. I liked it.
I do not like the blue raspberry.
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it ended up being good.
All right. Yep, I know
Leo
that.
and a Cancer? Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
I know all my friends here.
Jellybean, I know goat is a goat. He's also
All
a
right,
Leo,
I'm
that
not
doesn't
quite
surprise
ready.
me at all. Leo men take care of their if they have wives and children, they take really good care of them.
All right, pressure's cooking on me, hubby. Let's go see what's going on cooking in your noggin.
Okay.
We got, of course, that would be cooking in his noggin. The Mother of Pentacles, loving,
Aw.
domesticated, nurturing, just like happy-go-lucky thoughts of just like love and happiness, rainbows.
Love
and
and
kittens.
happiness.
So your challenge this week is, oh, that's on the other side, is completion or celebration, completion. It's time to party hard, and you're just not feeling like it's time to party hard. It's always time to party. Puppy. Come on. Like, it's always time to party. Rabbit is here. Why can't you party? Why don't you feel like you can celebrate? Because there's always something to fucking do. I know. I understand. Life.
And it's just
Okay, exactly.
Give
There's always
yourself a
something
little
to fucking
something.
do. The victory and the rising up. You just feel like it's there and then it flies away. It's there and then it flies away. It's there and then it flies away. Just remember that all your love is very much so appreciated. And whether you feel completely fulfilled by all the love that you've given, they really do appreciate it. Don't ever forget that. All right, now the friends and family column. Woo! Let's flip it.
That's us.
Yeah, that's you. We got the Six of Swords, which is hope at last in travel or peace of mind. So whatever hardships you guys were going through, it's coming to an end, guys.
Thank
What's
the
going to be
gods.
this obstacle that's going to make it before, what's going to be the last rain shower before that rainbow?
I don't know, but a lot of people need to hurry up and get this shit together. And it's not us. We're just waiting.
So is self-destruction. So the challenge is blaming yourself. Don't blame yourself. You guys are
We
not
both do
problem.
that. We both do that. Blame ourselves for everything. We have to tell each other, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. You guys can't control everything in the world. You guys try, and you guys are in as much as power as you can. But you guys teach me some stuff all the time, so I already know you guys.
Aw,
are
thank
smart.
you.
Like,
Smile
don't
through
think
it.
you guys aren't good enough or don't have it figured out, because you do. And if you don't, well, Rabbit's here. He may not be able to always give the perfect guidance, but he can try. The guidance with the self-destructiveness is the Father of Wands. To be charismatic and creative. Think outside the box of, what's actually causing you grief. Like those things, like you said, at the other people are making it really challenging for you this week.
Yeah.
At this point, just accept that it's really not you guys, and you guys are doing the best that you can. And all these hurdles really aren't really like huge hurdles. It's just kind of another bump
It's
in the road
annoying.
that- They're annoying, but they still give you more. Every single conversation gives you something that, if something you haven't gone through before, you actually have, or maybe something similar, but it's different because every person handles the situation differently. So you can always try to give them guidance, but try not to tell them how to do their jobs. Think outside the box. Well, I've had a person do this before, and then it worked out like that. But if you can't do it that way, it's all about on how you say it in your approach and your delivery. Overall, friends and family, creative outlets lead to success and not self-destruction. That's all I really got to say on that.
We got a lot of stuff that we got to do for the shows. That's all creative.
So, the relationship part of the life. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at those eyes wide. We got the fool. So spontaneous naivety, just love is in the air like a spring fucking chicken. What's the challenge with it? The challenge with it is the chariot, the confidence. Somebody's confidence seems to be derailed for some reason. Particularly probably. What's going on, hubby? Where's that confidence? I know you're confident. You were on the Mad Gab table yesterday. Like you were plowing through it. Let's build your confidence back up. What do we got? Listen to the wife, mother of cards, fair and analytical. She's gonna tell you what's up. She's gonna tell you that this is what you're doing. You're doing a great job. What else are you trying to accomplish? Do you need anything? What do you again? What else are you trying to accomplish? I can see me just saying it, her saying it over and over, and being like, "All right, we can accomplish it."
All right, let's do it. Hut.
So overall, communicating with Mama Vixie again with that relationship kind of stuff, whatever burdens, blockages, or either it could even be a self-esteem issue or just a lack of confidence with handling a situation that you just need like guidance on. Obviously, you guys go to each other all the time for guidance. I don't even know why the cards are even trying to say it, but
like just remember you can do this is what it is.
Right.
Just remember you can do this because sometimes we don't. We're both very self-concerned.
You don't want to be a bother or burden to anybody. I get it. You just want to be the hero. Like, that's just the thing. It's just, we all want to be the hero, and we just all feel like we're not doing enough, but we really are.
We're doing a lot more than some people do.
Yes. So, the work in the money column. Here we go. Thump, thump, ba-da-da-da. We got Wheel of Fortune. Well, guys, that's a kind of a lucky card. Man, you guys have to play the lotto this week. What's going on with the Wheel of Fortune? What are you guys playing with fate? What's the challenge? The challenge.
I have some goals. Hold on. I have some goals and some paths worked out to get there, but I've been slacking a bit for the last week. You needed a break.
Right.
It's okay.
You need to have some fun. The Fool. The Fool's all about, vibing with your inner child of just like that creativity, that curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back kind of shit,
He's a puka.
So overall, moving into the work and money, you guys got the Wheel of Fortune for the overall theme of the week. The challenge of the week is the Four of Pentacles, which again is the possession and control, or like the material wealth kind of aspect. Again, I feel like I've already said it. Needs versus wants. Remember what you guys want and what you guys need. If you don't need, if you don't need it, and you're already happy with what you're at right now, just be thankful for that part. All these technologies and things that we collect, I like to label them as rocks. Everything in this life is a rock. We either eat rocks, we move rocks, or we smoke rocks. So literally human beings are the only things that I really don't label as rocks, because we are the only things that can actually think of on our own, and we're not eating each other, so that's why I don't label it as the food part,
Some of us don't.
But either way, the guidance for this part is the Father of Swords. The Mother of Swords and Father of Swords. So listen to hubby, he's got it more figured out too than he thinks. Like, Libras are really good with their logistics games. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, he's really is he really good at budgeting? Who's the budgeter out of you two? I'm really curious.
I am.
You are? I'm really surprised about that.
No.
No?
Well, we kind of share it, actually.
Does he influence more of the major purchases? Just curious.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's what it is.
They're usually a little flamboyant, but for a reason. And then I just have to go, we don't have the money right this second, but let's aim for next month. And he's like, yeah.
So
The same thing
overall,
me and
you
Gita
guys
said
got a
we-
wonderful pair. I'm really I like that you guys both got that at that point.
That was funny. I love
Overall, hubby, my guidance to you is all the emotional issues that you just feel like you aren't good enough. Give those to Mama Vixie. Mama Vixie, anything that you just feel like you just can't afford and you don't feel like you just can't afford it, talk to him, and I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out a budget plan sooner than later to get anything that you guys really
it. Oh,
truly
yeah.
like. Just, again, communicate like we were just saying to Jelly Bean and Joe before. Same thing for you guys. Just communicate each other's needs and wants and calculate it into your budget.
Yeah. If we didn't have really good
You guys have 3
we didn't
kids.
have very good communication, we wouldn't have gotten as far as we have. Because we're very different people. But that's
Right.
what makes it fun, too.
Whew, I'm so lucky. Did I have to do my own this week? I don't think I had to do my own this week. All right, Chrissy. Nobody else really signed up that I know of. Let me go take a look back
just
at some of the
Chrissy.
other- Just Chrissy.
Oh, and Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean wants
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday for her birthday. Which I can understand that one.
It does need make it fun. We try to. Spoonful of sugar, baby.
Spoonful of sugar.
Helps the medicine go down. And whenever we're laughing at something we see, we share it with each other. Always. So if it's something the kids are doing, we quick take a snapshot. Because if he calls me to the other room, they won't be doing it anymore.
All right. Here we go, Chrissy. Let me shuffle a few more times.
Oh, we were talking about you, Jelly Bean. All good things. All good things. You didn't do it. You want a reading on your birthday, and that's okay. We figured it out.
No, you're fine. All right, Chrissy. I shuffled. Let me hit my pen again. Yesterday, I was sitting on it during Cards Against Humanity and pretty much burned my coil.
Mm. That tastes awful.
Well,
You
no,
burned
this
the
one
coil?
still tastes fruity. I just burned a lot
Okay.
of it. Alrighty. Chrissy, here we go. What's going on in your mind? So in your mind, we got the Son of Cups. That dark kernel of intensity card just loves to repay us back. So something that you're really thinking on is probably over-absorbing your mind at the moment. I don't know exactly what is over-absorbing your mind this week, but what's going to be the challenge? The challenge is the Daughter of Wands, which is basically,
Oh, that's really
right? The challenge with this one, in a nutshell, is just basically loving the inner woman you are, you know? In a sense, you know, there's this inner passionate woman that's just always there. And the challenge is harnessing that woman all the time. And the guidance to challenge and harness this woman all the time is you got the Two of Wands. You need to quit thinking about it It's already there. You're at wit's end with it, but the girl is already as beautiful as she needs to be. So that dark circle, that dark sun, make it your star. Make that dark kernel of intensity, spark it. There's that creativity that's all in that destruction that we feel inside. If we can figure out how to take the destruction and make it like, you know, illusionary, visionary. I like that
Visionary?
word. Visionary.
Yeah.
Like, take the visionary, take the vision, and evolve with it. So, either those moments when you're just like, Jesus takes the wheel, grab that fucking wheel and just fucking, let's see where the fuck we go. We ain't going anywhere wrong.
We're just going up for coffee.
Exactly. I'm going out for fucking coffee. Alrighty.
So many things in my world.
The work is, not the work, the money, not the money, Jesus. The family, Cam, the family. Family and friends seems to be the three of swords. There seems to be some dilemma going on. Whether the dilemma is some lying, cheating, deceiving, all that kind of jazz, it's just something that needs to be worked on this week. The challenge is the High Priestess. You're not believing in yourself at this point. You're doubting yourself, and you need to not have as much doubt in yourself. You know the situation. You know what's up. You need to rely on your gut instinct and go with it a little bit more. The gut instinct is always accurate and will usually lead you into the right direction. I mean, is it wine time?
We started a roll with Jesus Takes the Wheel. You started a roll.
So the challenge with actually harnessing that inner mystic of gut feeling and just, you know, intuition would be the Empress, to nurture yourself. Nurture yourself, Chrissy. Oh my goodness, just
Pamper
you are
yourself.
this mystical, magical tree that can do anything with yourself. Like, literally. You see, you guys even have makeup on your side. Like, I get so like envious of women and their skills to do makeup. I'm like, I can't. Like, here's
Takes everything
green
else. It
somewhere.
takes
I think
practice.
if I put some on, and here's some more green, I think it would look good. I can't do it. I salute you guys. So take care of yourself. You know, like, you make yourself pop how you want to pop. So, and in addition to taking care of yourself, make sure to take care of your family. They also make you pop. They also make you, that spark just come alive in you, because they're just part of who you are. You created that. So, your relationship life. How am I doing so far, Chrissy? Are we still good? We still on par? Are we still all right? Any input? I'm gonna wait for some more cards.
All right. Hubby said, just put down that wine and take the wheel, Jesus. And Jellybean said, heck no. Bad idea, hubby. I don't think even Jesus should drive drunk. Mama Chris, wine? Is it wine time?
Wine time.
Jellybean, no ma'am, it is not. Sad faces. Jellybean, 2 more hours till wine o'clock. Can't whine on a school night, she says.
Come to North Carolina, I'll do your makeup, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I know. I wish I could. We are good, just taking it all in. All right,
Awesome.
all right.
Very
So
awesome.
Relationship would start with a period of contemplation. You're thinking on something this week. What are we thinking about? We are thinking about the Daughter of Pentacles, which is, oh my goodness, refresh me on this one, Mama Vixie.
The what is it?
the Daughter of Pentacles. I know the Mother of
Oh, I
Pentacles.
don't usually have those in my decks. Even the other ones. That's like a Jack card with feminine upside down for fun. Femininity?
Femininity.
Something like that.
No.
Um,
I always get this one and the other one mixed up. Oh, there it was. There it was.
Don't
Responsible, kind, and supportive.
yeah, I was gonna say, don't think your niceness is being ignored. Everyone knows you are wonderful.
So, thinking on technically if your choices matter, they really do.
Yeah.
At this point, that's what it's kind of like. It seems that the card is showing me that you're really thinking about it. If everything that you do, everything that you say, if you feel like you make a difference in this world, and you really truly do, remember that everything you do in this world, nobody else is going to do but
Like
you.
you.
And you make that difference. Like, you are the responsibility of the key component that is the cog in the machine that helps you and your family and just everything around you run the way it needs to run in the proper flow. Like, don't think you don't matter, because you really do. The guidance is to transform yourself. You got the Death card, which put those negative thoughts and deathness to rest. Like, you're responsible, you're kind, and you just know how to handle your stuff. You always put that self-doubt in there sometimes, but I know you have this strength in there that, just transform those thoughts. Like,
Build something new.
build something new. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Build something new with the choices you make, and remember that all the choices you make do influence everything you do.
It's true.
I always kept telling people secret lives usually means, like, you just don't want the world to know something, and if you're hiding it from the world, well, you're hiding it from yourself because you don't want everybody to know it. So, don't hide nothing in. I know, I learned that the hard way. So, the working money, starting with, is the Five of Pentacles, which is sorrow and grief. Some sort of sadness is on the horizons this week. Perhaps something that you guys are trying to do can't be done. The challenge is the Emperor card. So the challenge is what's your base stability? Like, you need to rely and go off that. You need to protect that. Your base stability might be, in a sense, at hindrance. Something's going on. So you need to relax. You need to trust in your gut, and you need to go through with it. You need to nurture yourself and your family to be ready for any kind of change that could potentially happen. Or, somebody might get sick, and, if one person gets sick in the household, what does that mean?
Everyone gets sick. And Mom gets it twice.
Overall, looking back at the cards now, it seems like you might just have, like, this sickness might be about to go through your household,
Like
or
a
it might be
flu or
something
a
already
cold.
going through your household. Well, let's go with the guidance and see what's going on. The guidance is hope at last and travel. So I feel like perhaps you've probably been feeling sick, or the weather hasn't been working with you guys, and the whole kind of like the household's just kind of like disgruntled, ready to get out, or at least that's how it's going to be probably by the end of the week. You guys will have your recovery. You guys will get through it. It just has to get through the crappy part of the week where, there's been, honestly, truth be told, there's this really nasty, like, tummy virus going around. I've had it for like 2 weeks. I feel like I'm finally just now getting over it, but at the same time, I can't drink coffee right now. So am I really over it? Not really. I want to drink my fucking coffee. Overall, just be strong with your decisions, and let it work its way through. I just, like I said, most of all, I just feel like most of the cards are just saying to nourish yourself and your family, because I think that someone's just about to get sick, or the whole household might be getting sick, or you guys are already sick. One of the three options. What do we got, Chrissy? What are you feeling like? Chrissy's a Gemini. I don't think we said her sign. I remember her sign. I do believe she's a Gemini.
Chrissy? That's why we
Yeah.
get along so well. I swear. Every Sagittarius needs at least one.
So your kidneys are acting up. All right.
Okay.
Have you gone to the doctor about that? I would probably suggest going to the doctor. Let me take a look at the card. I'm so glad I decided to take pictures. Yes! I think the responsible thing for you to do would be to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. So, I don't know if you've already been to the doctor, but if you haven't, I would plan it. I would at least plan an appointment this week.
Yes, I am a Gemini. No, I haven't. I should have made an appointment for me last week, and now I'm paying the price.
That would all be the only recommendation I truly have. I will post everybody's picture in the... I guess I need to make a rainbow rabbit room. I don't know where the hell I'm going to post all these pictures.
I could make one after we get off.
Okay.
Actually, I might be able to do it now.
All
I'm
right.
thinking about it.
So I could tell that your husband probably is most likely trying his best to take care of you. But I want you... I swear to God, if he's a doctor and I called this wrong, something's just telling me... Your husband is not a doctor, but you should probably go get into the proper steps to getting the kidneys at least checked. Who knows what's wrong? Heck, I'm now just getting checked out in my own body after 13 years. I might have ulcers in my stomach. What are you doing, Mama Vixie?
Making you a room. It's just going to take me one more minute.
Oh. So. I did Corey.
What the heck?
Goat.
There's something wrong with Discord. It's not letting me open all our stuff. Yeah, I probably should make a food tour channel too. Hey, Jellybean, if Rabbit and I do a taste test, will you want to do a taste test with us?
That would be fun.
That would be fun. If we can all spare like $20 next month, we could do the Japanese
Well,
one.
machine parts and doctor parts. I mean, maybe you can those kind of are the songs along the same line a little bit. They're both tedious. You know, my band teacher always told me if you knew how to play flute, you knew how to play saxophone, and I never got the click.
It's true. You have the same exact fingerings. And they're like, "Oh, you play a clarinet. You can play a bassoon." Bullshit. Those are different. The fingerings are so different. I only did it once because they needed it. A filler. For anything that isn't orange flavored. Well, the thing about trying stuff from other countries where the language is not originally English, it either has really broken English or nothing. or a couple kanjis on it. So it's really touch and go. You never know what you're going to get. If I could handle it, I'd get, there's this big beef jerky kit from all over America, you know, pieces from all over America. I would do that one, but all I can think of is how much salt and grease is in all of that. Orange makes you go blah.
So if we get more people at this, I might have to run the show for 2 hours.
It's up to you. It's your show. As long as it doesn't run into any other shows, it's fine.
Right? I'm like, because I had 5 people today. Like I said, at this point, the weekly readings that I do take about 15 minutes a piece. Well, they take about 12 to 15. But hey, that's pretty good. I have no idea if I know where that journal is that I want to look for with all my tarot readings in it. Something tells me I'm gonna have to write them all out again. Maybe, or at least. Hey, drawing squares on lined paper is really tedious.
Get gridded. Get grid paper or graph paper. It should be in the school supply section.
Right, I need to get some graph paper. We will do that Tuesday because I want to do technically for your birthday. I'm gonna do a whole year one for you.
Good, slap it right in your lap.
So I do a whole circle reading with 12 cards, and then throw a 13th one in the middle for your overall theme of the year, and that's what I really want to do for your birthday.
All right. I had a good time. Did everybody have a good time? Good time been had.
I will most likely be popping in the lounge. Guys, I'm really almost ready to pay somebody to go on my TikTok and comment on everybody's videos for me.
I have been useless on TikTok for the last week. I've checked some stuff, but
if I could just get my thing is I want to get 1,000 followers, but I don't want to follow a bunch of random people to get to 1,000 followers, because then my whole synchronicity of who I know and what I'm watching and everything just gets thrown off.
Honey, if you have more than 10 people in a group, you're not going to know everybody. It's just the way it works. Psychology. Unless you're like us and spend part of our waking day every day together.
I mean, well, I know our group pretty well. Like I said, everybody in here, I know everybody that came in here's sign. Mm-hmm. So I know our main clique that comes and visits.
All right. All righty then.
All right. Well, I love you guys. Thank you so much for visiting.
Have a magical day. We'll see you tonight at 6:30.